Hey, how you guys doing tonight? Um, just got out of a call, a men's call, and we talked about the Holy Spirit. So that was just something that I think I'm just bringing out just because it was something that was on my mind. And I think what I had to say there in that meeting, I want to kind of extend in this video. Um, you know, of course, this is just my experience and what I've gone through, and I'm sure there's other people out there probably the same thing. First of all, I'm hard headed, I'm stubborn, and I can remember even from when I was just a little kid, just that voice. But at the time, I didn't know what it was. It was just that voice. You're walking down the street, there's a rapper or something, or there's trash on the ground, and I just remember hearing this voice, go pick that up. Most of the time, I would just ignore it. And then as I got a little bit older, I started, okay, I'll go pick it up. Just little small things like that. And then, after I got saved and I started hearing, the Holy Spirit just really speaking to me, just not in the way where it was very directing. It was more kind of a slight voice just um, whispering in my ear. And I had so much sin and so much of that of Satan just always in my ear and doing what I want to do, not trusting people. Uh, so much of that negativity in my heart and in my mind, I was just thinking, oh, well, that's just nothing. And I would hear the same voice multiple times. And even even now I do. But now I'm really trained to hear that voice. And instead of being told two, three, four, five times, I am trying to get to the point to where um, I can almost hear the voice before it's even spoken to me. And of course, in our prayers and in our time that we spend with God, that's when He speaks to us, and that's when He uses the Holy Spirit to connect with us. Um, I've in the past have just been too much involved with what it was that I wanted to do, or what I thought was right, and not taking very much to God. Just whenever I was in a situation, and I've been in various situations where I just had to completely rely on God, and when I did that, it was just those were the life changing moments for me. Those were the times where it was like, wow, this happened, and every time that has happened, it was because of my sin or because of something that I did that I shouldn't have done. Um, but it also made me a better person. And I mean, especially now, just in the last several weeks, I've, basically just set a bomb in my life. And although I am hurting and wish and want things to be different than they are right now, I know that God's definitely working something in me that is going to be life changing. It's already been life changing. And um, He's showing me a road that I would have never have seen before. Although He gave me a glimpse of that road, but I wasn't diligent with it. I wasn't um, taking the value of what He was trying to show me. And that is the problem that I have with being stubborn and hard headed, where It's like, okay, I have to be basically put on my knees and, you know, things just stripped away from me in order for me to listen to what he wants me to do. And, you know, I told him about a week and a half ago, you know, I'm tired of having to do that. I'm tired of, you know, not listening to you. I'm tired of the things happening in my life that I cause, which you allowed to happen because there's something there that you want me to see or people around me to see. And I'm tired of it. I'm just so from now on, I'm just gonna try my best, do my best to listen to what God has to say and not have him tell me 3 and 4 times, or, you know, the last time where it's like, okay, it's like, you know, like a child with punishment, you tell them 4 and 5 times or however many times, and now you're putting him in timeout, or, you know, back in the day, you know, you're spanking him, you know. I don't want to be that child. I don't want to be that child where it's basically he has to discipline me in order for me to listen to him. I just want him to tell me once, or at least, you know, if, at the very least, him tell me once, but at the very most, no, asking him what it is that he wants me to do. So then that way, it's not like he's just telling me just because I'm, you know, I'm there and I'm trying to listen. It's just the fact I want to be take that first step to get to that point to where he knows that I'm going to come to him in the smallest thing, whether it's, you know, what shoes I'm going to wear for the day. Um, it's just so much that I need to work on. Um, but he's definitely working on that in me. So I'm definitely very appreciative of that as well. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good night. Sorry to start rambling and all of that. This video is definitely longer than I expected it to be, just because there was so much that I was trying to put in there. Have a good night. God bless.